Did you know having high blood pressure puts you at risk for heart disease and stroke, the leading causes of death in the United States? During the 2012 Renton Fire Emergency Services Heart Month, we tested almost 11,000 people for high blood pressure and high blood sugar. Of those, 1,500 were found to have high blood pressure or high blood sugar.
I'm Dr. Mickey Eisenberg. Early detection of high blood pressure and diabetes is critical to maintain a long and productive life. The Renton Heart Month is a great opportunity to get yourself tested for these conditions. The Renton Fire Department is offering free screening for high blood pressure and high blood sugar. In a matter of minutes, you can get yourself tested for these conditions, and that's all it takes. It's literally a couple of minutes. So do the right thing for yourself and get yourself checked for high blood pressure, diabetes, and take good care of yourself.
4, maybe 5 years ago, I don't remember, in February, I was working at the fire station, my normal duties as a radio guy for the city, and the firemen returned from their February public screenings that they do for the Heart Month, and they wouldn't leave me alone. I was there doing my regular wiring work, and eventually they insisted that I sit down. When I take my blood pressure, they wanted me to put my name on the roster, essentially. So I sat down, and I knew all these guys by their first names. They were literally friends of mine. And they did their blood pressure, put the cuff on, and actually did the blood sugar test, which I really had no interest in having them do that, but here I was sitting down. And when they read the results, they were alarmed. They actually weren't going to let me leave the station at that point. They insisted that I make an appointment with my doctor immediately, or they weren't going to leave me alone about it. I didn't have a doctor. I had no interest in, didn't want a doctor. I had to go find a doctor to make an appointment with. So I did, and it was pretty obvious that I actually had untreated diabetes and high blood pressure, and this was something that needed to be dealt with immediately. So the doctor gave me some medication. He put me on some medications. He said, first we try the tried and true, the cheap, zero side effect, the easiest medication we can find. In my case, luckily, those worked and still work to this day. After that, he encouraged me to start looking for things I could do to lose weight. I was 318 pounds at the time, and basically he encouraged me to look for something that I could do regularly. Anything would be an improvement, and to build on that. And since then, they just built the beautiful brand new YMCA on Coal Creek Parkway, and that worked out real well for me. I had no idea that there was a serious problem. Honestly, at the time, I would have happily gone on until the first serious symptom of high blood pressure or the symptom of the complications of diabetes can be stroke or death. I mean, that was coming down the road, and my wife would be really mad at me if I fell over dead. I exercise regularly. I don't strictly diet. That's difficult, but I do pay much more attention to what I eat. I still have a donut once in a while, I just don't have 4. Renton Heart Month, it really is a prescription for life. To learn more about Renton Heart Month, visit these websites.
Join us for Renton Heart Month
and get your prescription to health.
Te invito a que nos acompañes a la campaña Renton Heart Month. Gracias y esperamos verte.
Listen, brother, it's painless, it's simple, and it will save your life.